Yeah, it's a pregame pulse. I am late. I know that. I understand that. But I was seriously considering taking the night off from this game because, quite frankly, I'm exhausted. But I remember a promise that I made that I would be the voice of the Indiana Fever, the alternative play by play voice of the Indiana Fever. So I'm going to keep my promise, and keeping my promise will allow me to turn this into a living. So, with that thought in mind, we're going to make a change here and go into the studio, and we're going to get you all caught up on everything. My wife's running out getting dinner, and holy cow, I picked up a few more subscribers while I was asleep. I didn't realize that. Thank you guys very much. All right. Fever versus Wings is the game tonight, and it's coming from the American Airlines Center. And the Fever have an 11-2 lead out of the gate. Natasha Howard with a bucket, as Smith has it in the front court, off to Ogumbawale, I beg your pardon. Now they have it to Beckers at the top of the circle. Smith on the right side lifts a three. Rebound taken down to the floor, saved. Out to Beckers. Her long three is too long. Smith the rebound. A third chance. Bulls away in the lane. Left it short. Ball on the floor. Natasha Howard comes out with it. Howard on the fly. 3-on-2. Wraparound dribble by Howard. A pitch out to Hall. A three from the right. Bang! 14-2. The Indiana Fever are up early, and the Dallas Wings want time. This is where I step out. I got a couple things to do, and then when I come back, I'll pick up the action. So stay with me, folks. I'll be right back. Matter of fact, why don't we make it a full timeout? And I will pick up the action for y'all when I get back. I'll be back in a minute. We're at a timeout. Fever 14 and the Wings 2. Back after this.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
Folks, I truly apologize for being so unorganized. This is not like me. Okay. Wings have the ball going from left to right. We'll get you caught up on the lineups. This is totally unprofessional, and I apologize for this, but we will handle this. Here's Beckers on the move, left of the lane. Fakes, lean in, flip. Nope. Ball tipped out of bounds, stays with Dallas. All right. I am here. I'm sorry I'm late. Okay. And we get a foul underneath? Oops. All right. With that. All right. They're going to go to the booth and take a look. I am going to have a couple drinks going on here. Flavor of the night. I'm all over the place. We still got 11 people watching. I'm so happy. Callie Green Shields, good evening. Our girls are fighting for those rebounds and chasing the ball. She says, nice chair, Callie. And to the fans tuning in, I am so sorry I'm late. I was hemming and hawing about doing the game and then not doing the game and things like that, but I'm here. I made a promise, and I'm going to keep it. Flavor of the night for the sugar-free flavoring that I'm going to use from now on is iced tea with lemon. That's the flavor of the night. Callie, I want to get a chair like this, but I need it to be bigger because I am tall. By nature, I am tall. And I need it to be like a little wider. Granted, I'm trying to lose enough weight to get down to 240 pounds by the end of the summer, and I believe I will do it because I'm sick and tired of carrying all this extra weight when it's not necessary. And I know there's a lot of changes I have to make, and y'all are going to hear about them because I want you all on this journey with me. If you want to learn about my journey through my podcast, put a 1 in the chat because it's going to be a journey, and I don't mind sharing it. All right, there's my iced tea with lemon. And now we can get back to this and this. It should be Indiana ball. It's not. Paige Beckers to the free throw line. And the free throw is good. That's their first points in a long time. 16-3 our score. Ari McDonald on the floor for the first time. She will tackle Paige Beckers as Dallas has it in play. A layup is missed, and Howard the rebound. Outlet pass McDonald. Here she comes, flying in the front court to Cunningham. A left wing 3 try, in and out. Rebound taken down by the Wings. And here they come, trailing 16-3 and 5:20 left in the first quarter. Caitlin Clark is out for this game as they lob it inside and a pitch back outside, tap back right wing, all the way back into the right post. A fake, a step into the lane, throws it up. Howard the rebound, and here they come again. Howard on the fly in the front court, turns on the dribble, hands it to Ari McDonald. Indiana 7 of 8 from the field. Here comes Howard all the way into the lane. Fake, spin, shoots, nope, travel. There we go. Scoreboard shows, no, the scoreboard should be correct because wait a minute. Can you all hear me? I saw Callie put a 1. Can you all see me? Let's find out. Here's Paige Beckers with a hook in the lane, missed. Rebound taken down by Ari McDonald, and a loose ball foul is called. I did refresh my game. It should be Fever and Wings. Can see and hear you. Okay. Can you see the correct scoreboard? Can you see the correct scoreboard on the right-hand side of the screen. It should be Fever and Wings. I made sure I did that before I came on. Free throw good on the technical foul. And the Fever have it in play on the way to the right. McDonald picks up her dribble, holds and looks, now finds Boston. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell drops the pass to Boston. 15-footer. Got it. 19-3 in favor of the Indiana Fever. They have come out smoking tonight. That is indeed Ice-T, Jeff. On the drive is Ogumake. She dropped the ball, able to get it back. Here's a right-hand hook, good in the lane. And that hook belonged to Alicia James coming off the bench. 19-5, 4:02 for the first. Boston clearing traffic off to the right. Boston on the move to the right, dropped a bounce pass out of bounds. It was intended for Howard. On the floor for the Dallas Wings goes Yiru, Ogumbawale, Hines Allen, James, and Quinterly. Quinterly off has it out front. Becker's off to the right. Lahiru with a jumper, missed it. And Natasha Howard the rebound, and here they come right to left at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. Howard stutter step move, over the top pass into Boston, goes up, scores, and draws the foul. (21-5) with a free throw to come. Black Thracian, keep your comments nice, will you please? All I ask is that you keep your comments nice and do not post spoilers in the group. Those are my two requests. Please be respectful when you're here in the chat tonight. Free throw good for Aaliyah Boston. 22-5, 3:25 left in the first. Quinterly brings it up. Quinterly leans over the dribble against Sydney Colson. Quinterly with a stutter step dribble, plays it right side to Smith. Dump low Ogumbawale. Ogumbawale against Kelsey Mitchell. Backs out three-point line. 9 to shoot. Ogumbawale on the drive. Left of the lane. Comes up shooting. Missing. Ball on the floor to Quinterly. Dump pass Ogumbawale. That pass is tipped and stolen by Sophia Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham on the drive to Howard. Layup is good. 24-5. 2:55 left in the first. Quinterly hands it to Smith. And now on the right side is Hines Allen. Dump pass Ogumbawale. Score it and draws a foul. Now Maisha Hines Allen with the bucket. 24-7 with a free throw to come. Michaela Thompson picks up the foul. That's her first and the team's second. .245 left in the first. The free throw is good, 24-8. 2:45 left in the first. Sydney Colson brings it up in the front court, guarded by Quinterly. Colson with a wraparound dribble on the way three-point line to the left. Works off the Howard screen to the right, 9 to shoot. Here comes Colson on the drive, drop pass Howard, 15-footer, yes. 26-8. And 2:15 left in the first. Here's a shot going up. Nope, but a foul called. Colts 24, Cowboys 7. Hey, McCoffey, how about that Homer.exe thing that you do? All-star voting going on for the WNBA. Please support these ladies until it'll go until the 28th. Free throw is good. Caitlin Clark is the voting leader, 100,000 plus over MVP candidate Nafisa Collier. Second free throw miss. Rebound taken down by Michaela Thompson. Ahead to Colson. Fever right to left. Red tops, red bottoms, white numbers and lettering. Colson directing traffic. On the move. Finds a screen from Thompson. Gets it back. Colson standing dribble. 10 to shoot. Out to Mitchell for three. Splash! 29-9. Fever with the lead and 150 remaining in the first. What a start for Indiana. Quinterly on the drive, right of lane. Oh, throws it out of bounds. Looking for Asia James, couldn't get it to her. And the Fever have the ball back. Paige Beckers is sixth in all-star voting results. 7 through 10, Kelsey Mitchell, Sabrina Ionescu from the Liberty, Lexi Hall from the Fever, and Kiki Irifin, the outstanding rookie from Washington. 100-second for the first. Here comes Colson to the baseline. Out to Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive in from the right. Stops and starts again. All the way to the hoop. Lefty layup. Got it. 31-9 and 124 remaining in the first. This is the most points the Fever have scored in the first quarter this season. Beckers plays it right side to Charles. Charles on the drive into the lane. Shoots it in. Kayla Charles from Maryland makes it 31-11. Here's a three by Mitchell. A brick. Ball on the floor, out of bounds, belongs to Dallas. If you want to support this channel, you can do so with a super chat. Join the channel as a member. I'll have a members-only podcast soon. And if you want to help me and my family, also, you can drop a cash app to $sign Tallman Dr. K50. I know I sound like I got a cold. I'm fighting one off. Beckers brings it up with a minute to go in the first. Beckers against Colson, leans over the dribble, and a full house tonight at American Airlines Arena. Beckers turns on the dribble, works off the screen from James. There's a left corner three. Nope. Ball tipped twice on the floor, out of bounds, and it belongs to Indiana. I love covering the Indiana Fever. I'm going to start my website tonight, with the official launch being tomorrow. Indiana 13 out of 15 from the field. 42.5 left in the first quarter, and Sophie Cunningham to the free throw line to shoot two. Just getting in some food before my stream. Hope y'all can say hello around halftime. Go support, no credentials required. We will do a raid for him at halftime. You see the link right there. The free throw good for Sophie Cunningham. 32-11. 42.5 left in the first. Excuse me. Second attempt good for Sophie Cunningham. Makes it 33-11. Again, highest scoring total for Indiana in the first quarter. 39 seconds left in the first. On the move to the right is James. Finds Quinterly. Quinterly on the move to the right. Stops in the right corner. Picks up her dribble all the way into the lane. Shoots it up. Rimming good. .21 seconds left in the first. 33-11 in favor of the Indiana Fever. Highest scoring point total in the first quarter. 11 seconds. 7 on the shot clock. Colson stutter step dribble, 4 to shoot, 3 to shoot. They need a shot. Howard with a left wing three. Rebound chased down by Natasha Howard. She'll try a shot at the buzzer, missed it. And we're done with one. And your score, the Indiana Fever 33 and the Dallas Wings 13. We'll come back with the second quarter after these words.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
$33-13 as we get ready to start the second quarter. And thank you all for joining us tonight. And your lineup for the Fever to start the second quarter will go Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hall, Michaela Timpson, Sydney Colson, and Sophie Cunningham. Ari McDonald with 5 points tonight, coming off the bench for the Indiana Fever. First quarter tonight, the Wings 13 points represent a season low. The Fever 33 points, as I said, represents a season high. Now you have to keep this going. You got to keep this going. You can't let what happened last night happen again, especially with this big of a lead. Here we go. Paige Beckers brings it up as we start the second quarter. Beckers across into the front court. Finds Nalissa Smith on the left wing. Ogunbowale on the dribble, on the move to the right. Ogunbowale scissor dribble out front, 7 to shoot. Ogunbowale on the drive, left in the lane, pitch left corner. Hines Allen a 3, bullseye. 33-16. Maisha Hines Allen bangs home a 3. 9.5 for the half. Sydney Colson on the drive against Paige Beckers on the move to the left. Out front, Timpson. Timpson holds and looks, had the ball batted away, stays with the Fever. With 9:20 remaining in the first half. They look to come in, and they come into Colson. Colson, 18-footer, splash! Sydney Colson with a big jumper from the right. And it's 35-16 and 9:05 left in the half as Beckers leans over the dribble against Sydney Colson. Now Alyssa Smith spins into the lane, shoots it up, had it blocked, but a foul called. Asia James will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. 8:56 remains in the first half. 35-16. The Indiana Fever with the lead. Asia James, the lefty, gets ready and shoots the free throw. Good. 35-17. The lefty gets ready with a second free throw. Good. 35-18. And 8:55 remaining in the first half. Fever 12 for 12 on 2-point goals tonight. Sophie Cunningham off to the left. Lexi Hall in the left wing. Out front, Asia Boston. Boston picks up her dribble, 10 to shoot. drops a bounce pass to Timpson, backs away in the lane, goes up, shoots it, missed it, foul called, and Timpson shoots 2. Michaela Timpson pulled her way in the lane and drew the foul. I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Nah. Timpson gets ready for the first free throw. The righty has it on the way, and it's good. The other game we're going to do, and when this one completes, we're going to check in on the Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. Why? Because the Houston Astros is one of the teams we cover here on Snowman Sportsnet. Show some love to, do me a favor, folks, show some love to Snowman Sportsnet as we go along here, because we're looking to make that big. Getting some more tea here. The second attempt on the way, good. 37-18, the Indiana Fever with the lead. Dallas the ball as Paige Beckers brings it up. Beckers in the front court off the Euro screen, works away to the left. Now Alyssa Smith set the screen. Baker still pressured by Timpson out front, and a foul called on Timpson. Timpson with the foul. That's her second. Sophie Cunningham out. Kelsey Mitchell back in for the Indiana Fever. Looking to even their record at 8-8. Third time they would have had their record even if they win tonight. Asia James finds an Alyssa Smith on the left wing. Alyssa Smith on the drive into the lane. Shoots it up. Banked it in. 37-20. 8:10 remaining in the half. Kelsey Mitchell on the move to the left. Picks up her dribble. Looking for help. Euro gives pressure. Out front, Ari McDonald. McDonald works off the Timpson screen. Stops top of the circle. Comes up shooting. And hitting. And a foul. (39-20) with a free throw to come. Great job by McDonald working off the Timpson screen. Agumbawali charged with a foul. Free throw on the way. Out. Rebound tip to the floor. And Alyssa Smith comes up with it. James in the front court. Out front to Yeru on the right side. On the left side, Beckers. Beckers works off the Yeru screen. Chased in a double team. Beckers picks up her dribble. Finds Asia James for 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound chased down by Alyssa Smith. Ball poked away, but Lexi Hall couldn't get to it. It'll stay with Dallas with 7:34 remaining in the first half. Let's get the interaction going too. There's a couple raids that we want to do tonight. We'll do those at halftime. Now Alyssa Smith works away in the lane. A pitch out. Agumbawali 3. Nope. That went over the top, but it didn't go out of play. And Aaliyah Boston the rebound. Aaliyah Boston brings it up herself. Boston works it right in the lane. Yeah, immediately against Alyssa Smith. Backs in, goes up, shoots it up. No good, but a foul called. And Aaliyah Boston shoots a pair. That foul is on Alyssa Smith. We go to Minnesota on Tuesday for the Commissioner's Cup. And Brian Snow, myself, yours truly, will have the call for you. I got a question to the folks in the chat. Is the scoreboard correct? Let me know, and I'll dig into it while we're going along here. That free throw is good for Aaliyah Boston. That makes it 40-20. Kalia Charles is back on for the Dallas Wings. Michaela Thompson out for the Indiana Fever. Aaliyah Boston gets ready. Second attempt on the way. Good. 41-20. And a shout to George for covering the NHL draft tonight on the Grilled Sports YouTube channel. And it's also on our YouTube channel, so y'all can go take a look when you can, and give Droid some love too. Here's a Gumbawali over the top pass into Yiru, goes up, missed it, tipped on the floor, comes down to McDonald, and here she comes on the fly. McDonald on the fly, and Becker's all the way, lays it up and in. 43-20. Fever lead by 23. In the front court is Asia James. James on the drive, bowls over people, shoots it up, banked it in, and drew the foul. How in the world is that a shooting foul? I'll tell you exactly. But even though James led with her elbow, according to the rules, if you're not set, you're not going to get the offensive foul called. Second free throw, good. Or the free throw is good. 43-23. 6.5 of the half. McDonald off to the left. Finds Aaliyah Boston. Boston holds top of the circle. Boston on the drive right of the lane. Comes up shooting and hitting. Scoreboard is correct. Thank you, Callie. Appreciate that, y'all. 45-23. Indiana shooting 81% from the field. Paige Beckers off to the left. Beckers on the drive into the lane. Shoots it up. Banked it in. Drew the foul. 45-25 with a free throw to come for Paige Beckers. .609 remaining in the half. 45-25 in favor of the Indiana Fever. Becker's free throw, got it. The rookie from Connecticut completes the three-point play. 6:05 left in the half, 45-26. The Indiana Fever with the lead and the ball. 6 points for Paige Beckers on the night, 2 of 7 from the field. Aaliyah Boston on the drive, right of the lane, goes all the way, bumps into Lee Euro, bumps again, fadeaway shot in the lane, nope. Rebound taken down by the Dallas Wings, and here they come. Yiro has it out front. Lee Yiro on the move to the right, switches hands, goes back to the left, spins on Boston, walk no call, and shoots it up no good. Gets the foul, and got it. 45-28. Here's McDonald on the drive, drops a bounce pass to Aaliyah Boston. Boston fakes on Yiro twice, works it right of the lane, dumps a pass to McDonald, to Howard, lays it up, nope. Ball tapped on the floor, comes down to the Wings, and here they come again. Trying to make this a 15-point game. Kalia Charles on the drive, spins on Kelsey Mitchell right of the lane. Charles into the lane, rims out, rebound Natasha Howard. Back they come the other way with 5 minutes left in the half. Out front it comes to Aaliyah Boston. McDonald, Kelsey Mitchell, I beg your pardon, on the drive to the right. Out front Howard. Howard holds and looks, and a foul called underneath on Lee Yiro. And that'll send us to an official timeout. 4:52 for the second. Here's the question. Here's the question of the night that you want to. Here's the question of the night. I beg your pardon. And the question is, and I've asked this before, what is your go-to snack when you watch a game? Again, the question of the night. What is your go-to snack when you watch a game? 45-28. Fever by 17. We're back after this timeout.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
What the? What in the world? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right, try again. Homemade nachos for AB Media. That's his snack. Strawberries for Callie Greenshield. For me, it's going to be some enchiladas that my wife got. 5 on the shot clock here. Aaliyah Boston on the move to right. They got to get a shot. Mitchell on the drive. Into the lane. Scoops it up. Nope. Turnover. 24-second violation. Fever have been outscored 15-12 so far here in the second quarter. And you want to get back even in terms of quarter scoring. Ball loose. Ogunbowale comes up with it at the timeline. Beckers has it on the right wing. Moose! Dwayne Musso is here with us tonight. Read his comment in a moment. We get a foul. Nope, we get a defensive 3-second violation on Aaliyah Boston. Dwayne Musso is here. Snowman, I have the game on TV, but I still like to hear your call. Thanks, Moose. I love when people tell me that. I totally appreciate that from y'all. I totally appreciate it. Free throw good for Ogunbowale. Lead down to 16, 45-29. It was 22 at the end of one. It was 20. The lead was 20 at the end of one. Beg your pardon. They led by as many as 22. I'm trying to get this mixer board right. All right, here we go. Back to play as the Wings have it in play to Asia James. James to Leroux. Yeru holds off to the left. Backdoor Paige Beckers. Lean in, flip. Mitchell the rebound. 4:10 remaining in the first half. Here comes Mitchell on the drive, left of the lane. Picks it up and whips a pass out of bounds intended for Sophie Cunningham. She was flying in underneath, but couldn't get to it. 45-29 in favor of the Indiana Fever. They've held leads at halftime on the road the last 3 games, and the only one they won was at Seattle last week. Beckers throws it to James on the left wing. James works off the Leroux screen, left of the circle, comes up shooting. Natasha Howe with the rebound. Back come the Fever right to left. 3:45 left in the first half. Out front, McDonald, standing dribble. Picks it up. Now finds Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell works away into the lane. Got it back. Aaliyah Boston, baseline jump. Got it. 47-29. Beckers in the front court, off to the right. Drops a bounce pass for Yeru. 4-3. Yep. 47-32. Here they come. 3:15 remaining in the first half. That was indeed a 3-point field goal. And Mitchell tries to answer. Splash! 50-32 in favor of the Indiana Fever. They've led all the way. In the front court is Asia James. Indiana 3 for 6 from three-point land tonight. Beckers has it off to the left, works off the screen, on the fly, all the way to the lane, shoots it up, lays it in, drew the foul. That foul will be charged to Sophie Cunningham. and that will be her second. And Stephanie White wants time. 2:52 remaining in the first half. The Wings trying to make a comeback. They trail 50-34 with a free throw to come for a three-point play. We're back after this.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
All right, let's go through some scores while we have a few moments, shall we? The Mets lead the Pirates. The Pirates lead the Mets, I beg your pardon, 4-1. They're in the bottom of the fifth inning. It is the Rays over the Orioles, 6-5. They're in the bottom of the third. Yankees over the A's, 3-0. They're in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the fourth in Detroit, Twins and Tigers are scoreless. Bottom of the fourth in Boston. Blue Jays and Red Sox. Blue Jays lead them 3-0. On the south side, my White Sox lead my Giants 1-0. And the game we're going to follow after the Fever game tonight, the Cubs lead the Astros 1-0. We'll do a full scoreboard update at halftime. All right, let's get back to business here. As they made the free throw, it's now 50-35. Becker's to the free throw line. And she does indeed drop the free throw. 50-35 and 2:50 remaining in the first half. McDonald brings it up. Ari McDonald in the front court. Skips on the dribble, on the move to the left. Out front, Aaliyah Boston. On the left side is Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham on the move back to the right. Now finds McDonald. Right side, Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. Splits the double team. Gets in the lane. Lob pass to Cunningham in the left corner. 5 to shoot. Howard has it. Left corner. 20-footer on the way. Is off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. And that possession will belong to the Dallas Wings. 2:28 remaining in the first half. Your lineup on the court for the Wings goes Leroux, Agumbawale, Charles, Beckers, and Hines Allen. Beckers brings it up in the front court. Beckers finds Agumbawale out front. Between the circles, guarded by Ari McDonald. Beckers gets it back on the left wing. Beckers turns, finds Agumbawale. Agumbawale stumbles into the corner. Back to Beckers on the left wing. 5 to shoot. Beckers on the drive. 18-footer from the left. Rebound taken down by Kalia Charles. Backs up, shoots it up. No good. Rebound taken down by Kelsey Mitchell. Outlet pass, Natasha Howard. Howard in the front court finds Ari McDonald. McDonald works off the Howard screen, 13 to shoot. And a foul called on the floor on Yeru. .148 remaining in the first half. Kalia Charles picks up the foul. And she's complaining, saying, I didn't foul her. Yes, you did, because you got whistled for it. The first free throw on the way is good. 1:48 left in the half. 51-35, Indiana. Kelsey Mitchell sitting on 14 points. Make it 15 as she drops that free throw. 52-35. It's a 17-point Indiana lead as Beckers brings it up. Beckers in the front court. Now finds Hines Allen. Backdoor Agumbawali. Fadeaway shot in the lane. Got it. Great pass into the lane, and Agumbawali found the layup. 52-37. Leah Boston has it on the left wing. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell stutter step drive. Mitchell backs in, and a defensive 3-second violation. That'll send Kelsey Mitchell to the free throw line. Mitchell sitting on 15 points in the first half. Her free throw is good. Make it 16. 16 points in the first half for Kelsey Mitchell, who recently against Seattle had a 30-point game. Hall to bring it in, comes into Boston. Boston has it out front to Ari McDonald. Back to Boston, left of the lane. 8 to shoot. Boston on the move to the right. Picks up her dribble. Looking for help. Finds Mitchell in the left, right corner. 3 try on the way. Splash! 56-37. It's a 19-point lead. Their biggest lead was 22. That came in the first quarter. Becker's in the front court. Finds Hines Allen on the move to the left. Hines Allen against Howard. Backs in on Howard. Fakes. Turnaround shot in the lane. Rebound taken down by Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston had it stripped by Asia James. Out front, Hines Allen. Left corner, Agumbawali for 3. Got it. 56-40. Here they come again. 40 seconds left in the first half. You don't want to give a team like this confidence. I keep saying it. Here's Howard on the move. Howard in the lane. Travel. And now you give the Dallas Wings a shot to really get back in this ball game. And that's the last thing you want, man. That's the last thing you want. Hines Allen in the front court. Agumbawali out front. Agumbawali on the drive right of the lane. Back to Hines Allen, now to Agumbawali. Agumbawali holds off to the left. Agumbawali, starter step dribble, 6 to shoot. Agumbawali has it back. 3-pointer out front, missed it. Ball tip comes down to Lexi Hall. 7 seconds left, 5 seconds. Hall drops a bounce pass, stolen by Beckers. 3, 2, 1. Beckers gets it off in time. Splash! And that has let the Dallas Wings back in this contest. Dallas has a chance to win, even though they were down 22 at one point. They have shaved 9 points off of the lead. They outscored Indiana by 7 in the second quarter, 30-23. And the non-championship ways of the Fever showing up as they turn it over with a chance to run out the clock. And Beckers drills a 31-footer at halftime. The score at half. Indiana 56, Dallas 43. We'll come back with our halftime activities after these messages.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Yeah, I saw you guys out there.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnowmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to SnowmanMultimediaSports.com/Fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
All right, 56-43 at the half. And I'm going to look for Ryan McCarthy's channel. And we're going to do a raid. No credentials required. All right. Let's have a little fun, shall we? They're doing a happy hour over some burr. So what I want y'all to do is to go show them some love. And use the tag, hashtag, Snowman Raid. There we go. All right. Let me say hi to these guys. Don't forget to use the hashtag Snowman Raid. All right. Doggone it. There's the volume. There. There we go. All right. Another break, and we'll have the second half after this.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! No?
Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family.
Yeah!
Oh, I thought you were on my team.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
I have a fear that something crazy is going to happen in this third quarter, and I hope that the Fever prove me wrong. They had a 20-point lead on the Dallas Wings. As we start the third quarter, the Wings go with Nalissa Smith, Lee Yiru, Arika Ogunbowale, Kalia Charles, and Paige Beckers. Nalissa Smith with a backdoor to Beckers. She lays it in. What a pass! 14 for Paige Beckers. The lead is down to 11, 56-45. On the left side is Howard. In the left corner, or is Natasha Howard, I beg your pardon. She comes out to the left wing, hands it to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Howard. Howard on the drive of the lane, fake, swings the hook up. No, but a foul called, and Howard shoots two. Natasha Howard to the free throw line with 6 points in the game. Remember, the Fever led this game by as many as 22. Howard gets ready. The first free throw is good. (57-45) with 9:25 left in the third. Natasha Howard out of Florida State. The second attempt on the way, good. 58-45. You got to maintain this double-digit lead and not give Dallas any kind of chance, because if they cut it to single digits, game on. On the left side is Yiru. Yiru holds and looks. Now hands it to Ogunbowale. Over the top to Yiru. On the right side, now Lissa Smith. Now hands to Paige Beckers. Beckers swings to shoot. Beckers on the drive into the lane. Lean in, flip. Nope, but a foul called. And Beckers shoots a pair. If you look at the way the Indiana Fever started the game, 33 points in that first quarter. They should have had at least 60 in the first half, but they went through a long, dry spell. Becker's free throw is good, 15 points for the rookie from UConn. What do you all, I want to ask the chat something. What do you all think I should add to the broadcast to make it better? I want to make it better and more interactive than any other alternative play-by-play broadcast that you have seen online. 58-47, 16 for Paige Beckers in the game. Here's Mitchell underneath to Aaliyah Boston. She goes up and scores. Aaliyah Boston with 15, and it's 60-47. and 8:40 remaining in the third. Now you got to turn the screws defensively. You can't keep matching baskets with this ball club. Ogunbowale over the top. Now Alyssa Smith on the left side backers. Back to Ogunbowale. 3-try on the way from the left. Long rebound will be chased down by Kalia Charles. Charles holds and looks. Drops the bounce pass to Beckers. 15-footer on the rim. Good. 60-49. 8:18 left in the third. Ari McDonald in the front court. McDonald on the floor now. McDonald, Boston, Mitchell, Lexi Hall, and Natasha Howard. Mitchell from 20. Got it. Kelsey Mitchell has 21. And the lead is 13, 62-49, and 7:58 remaining in the third. Becker stutter step dribble. Over the top pass to Alyssa Smith. On the right wing, Ogunbowale. Ogunbowale holds and looks. Back to Alyssa Smith on the right wing. Up front, Lee Yiru. Yiru holds and looks. 8 on the clock. Left side, Kalia Charles on the drive into the lane. Goes into Lexi Hall. Rims it no good, but a foul called. And Kalia Charles shoots 2. Paige Beckers is now the fastest player to reach 200 points and 50 assists. Faster than Caitlin Clark. Free throw good. 62-50. If this game gets in the single digits, Indiana has to take a timeout to get organized. The second attempt on the way, good for Charles. 62-51 and 7:40 for the third. There's plenty of time for the Wings to come back and get this one, but the Fever need to turn the screws defensively. They also have to put the ball in the bucket. Up top is Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive to the right. 18-footer. Nope. Long rebound chased down by Ogunbowale, and here they come. Ogunbowale on the fly. Ogunbowale all the way in. Lays it in and draws a foul. It is a 9-point game with 7:20 remaining in the third. And remember, there's a fourth quarter, folks. The Fever led this game by 22 points at one time. Ogunbowale's free throw is good. It's an 8-point lead. It is down to 8 with 7:18 remaining in the third. Ogunbowale 9 points in the contest. Out front, Aaliyah Boston got bumped by Lee Yiru, and Yiru picks up the foul. The difference tonight has been that the Wings have gotten their act together since that horrible first quarter. The Fever have not turned the screws defensively. I will keep saying it until I'm blue in the face. They're not doing anything defensively to make the Wings have no confidence. They dump it to Boston, top of the circle. 4 to shoot. Underneath to Kelsey Mitchell. Ball free. Becker's the steal. Here they come. Alyssa Smith on the way. All the way in. Lays it up. No good. Tap Yiru. No. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Dallas. And they're picking off every pass. They have their hands in every single passing lane. And that's unacceptable. Stephanie White burns a timeout. And she needs to get this team back defensively that she saw in the first quarter. 6:51 left in the third. The Wings are back in this ball game, trailing 62-54. We're back after this.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I become a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Fever 62, Wings 54. The Dallas Wings have fought their way back into this ball game. They were down, I'll say it again, they were down by as many as 22 points in this game. When you have a team down that much, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot let them back in the ball game. They have outscored the Fever 11-6 in this third period. The ball movement, the backdoor passes, everything has worked for Dallas since that 33-point first quarter they surrendered. And they have it in play to Beckers. Right corner, Yeru 3 is an air ball. Ball tapped out of bounds. Which way? Stays with Dallas with 1 on the shot clock. And they have not had, Indiana has not had a bucket in 2 minutes. In the lane, free shot is good. 62-56. It's a 6-point lead. Indiana letting them back in this game. They got to do something right now. McDonald finds Boston out front against Yeru. Yeru applies the pressure. Boston on the move to the right, hands to McDonald. Off the Boston screen, gives it back to Boston. Boston with a fake, 5 to shoot, hands to Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive, back to Boston. Boston with a fake, 18-footer out front, short. Rebound on the floor, still on the floor. And a jump ball. They're going to let them all the way back in this game and maybe win the darn thing. They deserve no other platitudes except choking away leads. How many double-digit leads has we seen them choke? As Mitchell gains possession. Lexi Hall on the left wing. Wing on the drive, in the lane, spins, fakes, lean in, flip. Rebound, Alyssa Smith. Now a chance to make it a 4-point game. Or 3 with a long one. Now Alyssa Smith, front court to the right. Now Alyssa Smith with a standing dribble, finds Beckers. Beckers off the Alyssa Smith screen. Comes out front to Agumba Wally, 10 to shoot. And we got a foul out front on Natasha Howard. 5:39 left in the third. Now, Yeru has it in play. Now to Beckers. Out to Alyssa Smith. Smith with a fake pass to Agumba Wally. Hands it to Kalia Charles. Back to Alyssa Smith in the lane. Shoots it in and draws the foul. This is a 15-6 run here in the third. And a chance to make it a 3-point game as Alyssa Smith flies in. 6 points in the game. They want to give this big crowd here at American Airlines Arena something to cheer about. 62-58. Now, Alyssa Smith, 6 points, 5 rebounds. The free throw is good, and wouldn't you know it, it's a 3-point game, 62-59. If there's any time that the Fever need a bucket, it's right now. McDonald in the front court waves everybody away. On the move to the left, finds Aaliyah Boston. Boston has it on the left wing, guarded by Iru. Out front, McDonald. 8 to shoot. McDonald with a pass to Cunningham on right corner. 3. Splash! Hallelujah! The Fever hit one and they stopped the run. 65-59, under 5 to go in the third. Here comes Beckers, a stop, 18-footer, in and out, rebound on the floor, belongs to Indiana. $65-59. Finally, they get a bucket. It's a 6-point lead. 4:50 for the third as the Fever have it, moving left to right. McDonald in the front court. On the right side is Aaliyah Boston. Boston holds and looks. Yeru with the pressure. Hands to McDonald. 10 to shoot. McDonald on the drive. Into the lane. All the way. Little 10-foot floater missed it. Rebound to Alyssa Smith. Outlet pass to Charles. Charles on the fly. Maisha Hines-Allen spins in the lane. Shoots it. Missed it. Rebound comes down to Natasha Howard. Back the Fever come the other way. A bounce pass to Sophie Cunningham on the right wing. Over the top pass to Boston. Boston bulls away in the lane. Fakes. Fadeaway jumper on the way. Now Alyssa Smith the rebound. Kalia Charles collects it. 65-59, 6-point lead and 4:10 remaining in the third. Remember, Indiana led this game by 22. I will keep saying it. Over the top pass to Iru at the 3-point stripe. On the way, around the lane, hands to Beckers. Beckers right baseline goes up, lays it in, back to a 4-point game. 65-61, 3:50 remaining in the third. The fans are making noise in Dallas. 20 points for the outstanding rookie from Connecticut. Here comes Mitchell flying in on Iru. Shoots it up. Banked it in and drew the foul. Free throw to come for Kelsey Mitchell. Sending a message to a friend who's working on his weight loss. Kelsey Mitchell to the free throw line. It's a 6-point game. And a couple substitutes for Indiana. Mitchell gives the ball a spin. The lefty offers the free throw. It's good. 68-61, 7-point lead and 3:40 remaining in the third. Finally, some life for the Indiana Fever. On the move to the left is Hines-Allen. Hines-Allen hands it to Agumbawali. Fadeaway jumper right in the lane. Good. 68-63, 5-point lead and 3:25 left in the third. Mitchell has it out front. Dump pass right side Howard. Howard with a fake flying in. Lefty layup. Got it. 7-point lead. 70-63. That was Aaliyah Boston with the basket. I beg your pardon. 3:10 for the third. Paige Beckers brings it up. Beckers in the front court. Drops a pass for Maisha Hines-Allen and has it stolen by Colson. Sydney Colson on the move in the front court. Had it picked off right back, but it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Indiana. 2:56 remaining in the third. This has become a ball game, folks. And Stephanie White, you've got to do something about your team choking away leads like this. Now they have the lead right now, but you gotta stretch it and build on it and get it back to the point where you've had Dallas down and nearly out in the first 10 minutes. 2:54 for the third. Here comes Colson. Backs up on the dribble. Colson on the approach. Right wing Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. Splits the double team all the way into the lane. Lefty scoop. Rimming out. Rebound. Aaliyah Boston. Follow. Good. Excuse me. 72-63 and 2:34 remaining in the third. The refs are at it again. On the drive, Agumbawali lays it up. Nope. Rebound comes down to Hines-Allen. Out front of Agumbawali. Agumbawali on the drive right of the lane. All the way to the hoop. Lays it up and in. 7-point game again. 72-65. .217 remaining in the third. Just checking for my pets, see if they start roaming around the set here, as they're known to do. Colson brings it up to Boston. Boston on the move to the right. Keeps her dribble against Maisha Hines-Allen. Backdoor Kelsey Mitchell. Reverse layup is good. 74-65. 1:59 remaining in the third. See if the Fever can finish this quarter with a flourish just like they did in quarter number one. Hines-Allen has it out front on the move to the right. Drops the backdoor pass, and it's kicked. Paige Beckers gets a breather. Cubs and Astros, we'll check in on them when this game completes. And yes, it's a dual stream tonight. I didn't put that in the description, and I apologize for that. Kelsey Mitchell picks up the foul with 1:46 remaining in the third. And now, are we going to have a review? No, we're not. Ogunbowale will head to the free throw line, as that is the penalty situation in terms of free throws. 1:46 left in the third. Free throw is good. 74-66. The great Ron Thulin is on the call tonight for the Dallas Wings. Astros and Cubs are in the bottom of the third. That second free throw is good. 1:45, speaking of which, left in the third. What? Are you absolutely serious right now? That jumper's missed, and the rebound taken down by Dallas. Ogunbowale in the front court. Ogunbowale on the drive to the left baseline. Picks up the dribble against Mitchell. Drops it back to Ogunbowale on the drive. Offensive foul. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat. I'm getting that game up. I'm getting that game tonight. I don't care what anybody says. I have a duty to bring coverage of all the teams we talked about covering to life. Now they're going to take a look at it to see if it is indeed an offensive foul. I believe it is. Kelsey Mitchell and the team's taking a break right now. Let me ask a question for the folks in the chat. What is one thing in life that you usually struggle with? And you've tried everything you can think of, but you want to find a way to conquer it once and for all. For me, it's all the weight I've gained since my cancer surgery. Since I've had 2 of my toes amputated, and I've been sitting for most of the time, and it's messed up my legs. I can't stretch out the way I want to stretch out. I want to get back in the gym so I can show my family, look, I'm not disabled anymore. That's been my struggle. So it is a review that they're doing right now, and from what I'm being told, the call is going to stand as an offensive foul on Ogunbowale. Indiana's been outscored 24-18 in this third quarter. In the middle 2 periods, they've been outscored 54-41 to take 13 points off of that first quarter lead, because it was 33-13 at the end of one. They're not going to... I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad. Oh, doggone it. There. Nancy Lieberman Award winners. Clark won 3 of them, 2022, 23, and 24. Graduated in 2025. Beckers won the award. Dang damn it. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to get the second stream set up now. There. That should do it. That should do it. The call will stand. Offensive foul. As the Fever have it in play, Natasha Howard has it out front to Kelsey Mitchell on the right wing. Guarded by Asia James. Mitchell crossover dribble. 12 to shoot. Left corner Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham works off the Howard screen. Cunningham on the drive to the right. Finds Colson. She'll lift up a 3. And we get an offensive foul. Lexi Hall back in for Kelsey Mitchell. 58 seconds left in the third. And a moving screen called on Sophie Cunningham. $50 seconds left. Out front is Agumbawale. On the right side, Alyssa Smith. Smith against Cunningham. Now throws it back to Quinterly. J.J. Quinterly picks the ball up, and a foul called on the right wing. Michaela Thompson picks up the foul, and that's 2 free throws for Alyssa Smith. $41 seconds left in the third. The free throw on the way. Nope. Middle 2 periods has been all Dallas. This is the time where you have to pick it up heading into the fourth quarter, and especially in the fourth quarter. 4 times this year, the Indiana Fever had a lead going into the fourth period and have choked it away. Let's hope it's not the case tonight. 35 seconds left in the third. 2 free throws missed by Alyssa Smith. Bounce pass Colson on the left wing. Colson against J.J. Quinterly. Works off the Thompson screen. Now on the left wing is Cunningham. What are they doing? 8 to shoot. Over the top pass into Thompson. 6 to shoot. Thompson against Hines Allen. 15-footer at the foul line. Nope. Rebound Alyssa Smith. And a chance to cut it to 5 or 4 with a long one. Here they come, right to left. Quinterly in the front court. They'll play for 1. Quinterly on the move to the left. 8 seconds. 7, now 6. They go into a zone. 4 seconds. Quinterly splits the zone. Bounce pass, left-hand hook. Good by Asia James as time expires. It's a 5-point game as we head into the fourth quarter. Can you believe it? I can, because we've seen this movie before, and it ends very, very badly. Let's change that ending. 74-69. Fever lead by only 5 as we head to the fourth quarter after this.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
$74-69, the Fever lead has been cut to 5. As we start the fourth and final period. And all I can say is you got to be kidding me. That's all I can say. You've got to be kidding me. It was a 20-point lead after 1, 13 at half. Paige Becker's sitting on 20 points tonight. And the Fever are without Caitlin Clark, and they'll probably be without her until they go to Minnesota on Tuesday. And that's for the Commissioner's Cup. If you're the Indiana Fever, you got to pick the pace up in this game, and you got to run away. You cannot keep giving away empty possessions. And you can't let the fact that the refs are against you, yeah, I said it, you got to let the refs being against you go for now until the commissioner does something about it. Here we go. Colson got bumped out front to Howard on the left wing as we start the fourth quarter. Howard picks up her dribble against Hines Allen. Over the top pass to Cunningham on the left wing. Sophie Cunningham on the drive. Into the lane, fakes, right corner, Lexi Hall. Her three-pointer is blocked by Paige Beckers. Great play by Paige Beckers. I give the players and the teams their due. What's up, Blake? Are you doing the NHL draft tonight? Quinterly has it off to the left. Quinterly dumps it low to Hines Allen, low left. Hines Allen backs in. Fadeaway shot in the lane. Nope. Rebound, Natasha Howard. Hands to Colson. 9:15 remaining. It's Howard, Hall, Timpson, Colson, and Cunningham, the 5 on the floor for the Indiana Fever. Colson has it outside right. Now to Howard, right of the lane. All the way. Bulls are way in against Hines Allen. Lefty hook. Got it. 76-69. The Fever open the scoring in the fourth quarter, just like they did in the first quarter. Now let's see if they can pick up the pace and run away. Natasha Howard with a double-double, and she just picked up her 11th rebound. Here come the Fever on the fly. Howard with a spin, picks up the dribble, whips it to Thompson, backs it on Smith, goes up. Nope, foul called on Alyssa Smith. Hey, y'all, what should I do for my wife tomorrow? Chili's or Applebee's? I put the question in the chat. I'm putting it out there. And there's also a local place here called Yummy Bowl that I know she adores and she loves. But I want y'all to choose. What should I do for my wife tomorrow to celebrate not only her birthday, but also our anniversary? We'll take the votes when we come back. Fever by 7, 76-69. We're back after this.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central on YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
I can't even talk right now. I'm upset about a lot of things. Not just this. Michaela Timpson to the free throw line. She offers the first one, missed it. There's so much I got to shape up with my broadcast here. So much. I realize the scoreboard's ahead of me, and that is the one thing that's pissing me off. Because I feel like I'm not doing my best. So I'm going to change that scoreboard. And I use it because it's automatic and it automatically updates the game. Left corner three by Asia James. Yep. 77-72 in favor of the Indiana Fever. 8:15 for the ball game as Colson has it in the front court. Colson on the dribble, moved to the left, now back to the right, gives it to Ari McDonald, and we get an offensive foul. Kelsey Mitchell ready to come on for the Fever in just a moment. Asia James on the move. Quinterly has it off to the left. Picks up her dribble against Sydney Colson. Hands it to Beckers. Beckers on the drive into the lane. Steps through. Had the ball tipped away. Ball on the floor. Wings come out with it. Here's a three-pointer from the left. Missed. Rebound Natasha Howard trying to come out on the dribble and does. Aaliyah Boston back in the ball game now for the Indiana Fever. Up top is Boston on the move to the left. Finds Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall off the Boston screen on the drive. Back to Boston. Boston backs in on Yiru and goes up with a layup and scores. 7-point lead. 7:23 remaining. Quinterly in the front court. It's Quinterly along with Yiru, Alyssa Smith, Asia James, and Paige Beckers. And we get a foul called on the left side. Dallas got back in this game when Paige Beckers hit a three to close the first half. That let them back in this ball game. And they have not stopped coming since. Beckers free throw line jumper, got it. 79-74. 22 points for the outstanding rookie from Connecticut. A rebound and 4 assists. She's 8 of 16 from the field. Under 7 minutes to play. Boston on the move to the right. Guarded by Yiru. Boston comes back outside, picks up her dribble down, finds Ari McDonald. McDonald on the drive, right of the lane, comes back out, 7 to shoot. McDonald lifts up a 3 that's blocked by Beckers, comes down to the hands of Alyssa Smith. They can make it a 3-point game or 2 with a long one. 6:35 left. Quinterly in the front court, shouting directions and moving away out front. On the right side, and Alyssa Smith back to Quinterly. Quinterly holds and looks, 10 to shoot. Quinterly on the drive, picks up the dribble, finds Beckers. A step back 3 on the way. Got it. It's a 2-point lead, and Stephanie White takes time. Here comes this young team, another young team with a losing record, challenging a supposed championship contender. They're sure not playing like it, and the Wings are playing with nothing to lose. 6:19 for the ball game. The Wings have fought their way back to within 2, 79-77. Back after this.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete!
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
It is a 2-point game, 79-77, in favor of the Indiana Fever. They have led all the way, but this lead is in peril. And I will tell you the exact moment it became in peril, when Paige Beckers banged home a 3 at the half. And Paige Beckers is doing the damn thing. Now the Fever need a bucket, and they need a bucket bad. 6:15 remaining. In the front court is McDonald. McDonald. And a foul called out front. No, Bubby, you can't go out. I am annoyed. I am clearly annoyed at how this game has turned out. On the cut to Mitchell. To the right, left side Colson. Left corner Hall 3. Rebound. Boston spins, shoots. Missed it! Ball on the floor. It comes down to Quinterly. They have a chance to tie or get the lead with a long one. With 5:48 left. This is incredible. Quinterly in the front court. On the move to the right. Quinterly against Ari McDonald. 13 to shoot. Quinterly standing dribble. Gives it to Euro out front. Now to Beckers on the right wing, 6 to shoot. They double team Beckers on the right side. Quinterly on the drive, into the lane, stops, free throw line jumper. Yep, and a foul called, and we have a tie game. This is stupid. My gracious. Free throw, good. And the Dallas Wings have their first lead of the night, 80-79. I am speechless right now. Now let's see how strong the Fever can be. Here's Mitchell on the drive. Stops, pitch back out to Howard. They trail by 23 in the second quarter. Here's a 3 by Mitchell. Oh, yeah! Indiana regains the lead. Let's see what they're made of right now. 82-80. 5:03 left in the ball game. Leroux has it. Yeru has it off to the left. Back to Yeru out front. Yeru on the drive against Boston. Spins, turns, shoots, scores. Tie game at 82. First tie of the contest. Now we get a foul called out front with 4:41 left. It is 82 apiece. No, Victor, Cece is not here. She has been ruled out hours before the game with that groin injury. And I got a lot to say about it after the game. And I want everybody to take in what I'm going to say. Here's Mitchell, deep on the left wing. Out front, Howard, 5 to shoot. Natasha Howard bulls her way in the lane, spins, and a foul called on the floor. Cardiac kite all over again. You got it, Max. Hey, folks, if you like what you see and what you hear, and you want to assist old Snowman in helping his family, do me a favor and drop me a cash app at $TallmanDrK50 as I'm trying to get all the funds I need to help my family and then work on more funding to turn this into a living. A fresh 14, they have it in play to R.A. McDonald. Aaliyah Boston off to the right. Aaliyah Boston on the move, back to the left. Now finds McDonald flying in, lays it up. Nope, tap, nope. Rebound Boston, follow, nope. Ball on the floor, out of bounds, stays with Indiana with 4:14 left. .414 left in the ball game. 82 apiece. The Wings have come all the way back from 23 down. They had a brief lead at 80-79. Since then, we've had 2 ties and 2 lead changes. How about 3 right here? McDonald turns on the dribble, 5 to shoot, all the way into the lane, shoots it up, banked it in. 84-82 Indiana. 3:58 remaining in the ball game. Beckers has it in the front court. Beckers on the move to the right, off the screen. McDonald has 11 points on the night. Over the top pass, tip on the floor, a steal. McDonald comes up with it. Boston brings it up herself. Boston across the timeline into the front court. Now hands it to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive, into the lane, all the way, shoots it up, banked it in, and drew the foul. And we got the raid from the Pure Adrenaline Sports Channel. I love you guys for being over here. Thank you very much. Thank you, and thank you. I'll say it again. If anybody can help old Snowman and his family out, do me a favor. The Cash App's right there on your screen. $Tallman Dr. K50. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Kelsey Mitchell to the free throw line. She gets ready. The free throw on the way. Rebound, Lee Yeru. Yeru had a pass tipped away. Howard comes up with a steal. Hands to Cunningham. Back out front to Mitchell. 3:25 left. 31 for Kelsey Mitchell on the night. Matches her season high. 3:20 remaining. Mitchell out front. Guarded by Beckers. Mitchell on the move. Split to the double team. On the drive. Finds Howard. A 10-footer over the lane. Rips in! And the Fever is showing what they're made of. Doggone it. I love it. Timeout Dallas. 3:11 for the ball game. It's Fever 88 and the Dallas Wings 82. We're back after this timeout.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and
Back to business as Yiru has it out front on the right side of Gumbawali, who's back in the contest. 6-point Indiana lead. Alice led once, 80-79, but it's been all Indiana since then. And we get a foul called on the right side on McDonald. Subscribed and liked. Thank you, James Phillips. James says, hey, Snowman, how are you? Hopefully you're good. PAS sent me over. Tough stretch for us Mets fans. Hey, I understand. I cover the White Sox and the Astros here on the channel. Fadeaway jumper right of the lane. Nope. Rebound, Sophie Cunningham. I also cover the Indiana Fever, whom you're watching right now. Excuse me. And they're going through a tough stretch, but a lot of these wounds are self-inflicted. Let's see if they can finish this game off. McDonald on the fly. To the right corner, Howard. Howard with a fake. Drives in from the right. Lean in, flipping the lane. Good! And a foul called. Doggone it. 90-82. 8 in a row for the Indiana Fever after the Wings tied it up. That foul will be charged to Maisha Hines-Allen. 8-point lead, 91-82. Natasha Howard, great game tonight. 14 points and 11 rebounds. Free throw is good. 15 for Natasha Howard. 4 in double figures for the Indiana Fever. 91-82 and 2:20 remaining. Here's Beckers on the move to the right. Beckers keeps her dribble alive. Beckers on the approach right of the lane. Lean in, flip. Nope, but a foul called, and Beckers shoots two. Okay, I know what's going on now with my computer. I know y'all can see that I don't have this set up the way I want it to set up, to have set up rather. Okay, I think that'll do it. A little bit of chroma key fixing. Close that. Yep, there we go. Much better. All right, free throw good for Beckers. 91-83. Beckers gives the ball a spin. The second attempt on the way is good. 91-84, 2:10 remaining. McDonald brings it up. Had to think of the name in my head. McDonald picks up her dribble over the top pass to Howard on the right side. Back to McDonald. McDonald holding with 11 to shoot. McDonald gets some room from Quinterly. McDonald on the drive to the free throw line. Hands it to Kelsey Mitchell. 4 to shoot. Mitchell better get a shot. 2-1. Mitchell floating jumper. Nope. Rebound taken down on the floor, and it's out of bounds. It should belong to Dallas, and it does. J.J. Quinterly back on the floor for the Dallas Wings. They'll play a little offense-defense. Asia James departs. Quinterly brings it up. 100 seconds remaining. Let's get this dub, Indiana. Quinterly finds Beckers on the left wing. 15 to shoot. 134 on the big one. Quinter's one bounce dribble now finds Yeru. Yeru fakes, plays it to the right side for Agumbawale. Agumbawale out front. Yeru now finds, this is Charles, who lifts up a three, and that's a brick. Yeru had the rebound. Cunningham looking to save, and it does! to Ari McDonald. 1:12 remaining. McDonald has it in the front court, off to the left. Guarded by J.J. Quinterly. McDonald on the approach. Flying in. Lost the ball. Got it back. Fake. Oh, goes up. Scores! 93-84 Indiana with a minute to go. Quinterly right back for Dallas. Flying in. Bumped. Foul called. And J.J. Quinterly shoots two. And they'll play a little offense, defense. 27 watching right now. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the super chat and the Cash App to support the show, to support me and my family, and support the company I am building. Every dollar that we bring in, goes toward my goes toward me not being disabled anymore so I can help my family. It goes toward the company, Snowman Multimedia, as a whole, and portions of our earnings will be donated to pancreatic cancer, pancan.org. So we got so much that we're going to support here. Thanks to all the folks from Pure Adrenaline Sports that have subscribed also. 93-86 as Quinterly makes two free throws. 48 seconds left. McDonald in the front court, chased by Quinterly off to the left, and we get a foul. Or we get a timeout, I beg your pardon. Timeout, Indiana. 45.5 seconds remaining. Your score is the Indiana Fever 93 and the Dallas Wings 86. We'll come back after this timeout.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered a winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
All right, Indiana up 93-86, but they need to deliver a knockout punch. That knockout punch may come in the form of time running out. Kelsey Mitchell is our player of the game, 31 points and 7 assists. Both are season highs. She's 11 for 17 from the field. Again, if y'all can help with Raymond Hoglin says PAS, Pure Adrenaline Sports sent me over. I appreciate that. 45.5 left. They haven't even played to Boston. Boston to McDonald out front. Stops at the three-point stripe. Now flies in. Layup missed. Era the rebound. 36 seconds left. And a what? And a reset timeout. There you go, Raymond. I got a question for y'all before we go off the air tonight. Should I make an area where I can show the chats? Should I make an area for that down at the bottom? Let me know down below. They have it in play. Over the top pass is into Maisha Hines-Allen. Allen, three-point stripe, hands it to Beckers. Beckers on the fly, right of the lane, comes up shooting. Howard the rebound. 25 seconds left. Hands to McDonald. McDonald is fouled in the backcourt. With 23.8 seconds left. Now send Kelsey Mitchell to the free throw line for two shots. Mitchell sitting on 31 for the night. Mitchell gets ready, shoots the free throw. We're going to split the award tonight between Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and Paige Beckers. All three will split our Player of the Game award. 23.8 seconds left in timeout Dallas. Wings take time, 23.8 left. We'll come back and finish this after this.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down.
Paige Beckers, 27 points tonight, 6 assists and 2 steals, 9 of 18 from the field. But it's Indiana holding the lead, 94-86. And the Indiana Fever just may have delivered the knockout punch we needed to pick up the win. Foul line extended left. They look to come in, and they come in play to Asia James. James on the move to the right. 19 seconds. Out front behind Allen. A 3. Short. Rebound tip. Mitchell grabs it. Mitchell throws it up. To Howard. Had it stolen. Hines Allen all the way in. Nope. Ball tip to Howard. 5 seconds. They don't have to shoot the ball. Sophie Cunningham in the front court. This ball game is over, and the Indiana Fever deliver the knockout punch necessary. Man, this was a ball game and a half as the Fever led by 20 after 23 in the second quarter. The Dallas Wings came all the way back and had the lead 80-79, but since then, it was all Indiana in a knockout punch we have been looking for and waiting to see. The Fever win it 94-86. Our postgame show begins after this message.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Fever win 94-86. They moved to 8-8 on the year. They dropped the Dallas Wings to 4-12. And our players of the game, brought to you by Wanna Parlay, the world's richest parlay, are Kelsey Mitchell with 31 points, Natasha Howard with a double-double, 16 and 12, and Paige Beckers, the outstanding rookie from UConn, who had 27 points on the night. I need a favor from the folks that are hanging around here. I want you to email snowmanmultimedia@gmail.com with your suggestions on how I can make this broadcast much, much better. I want to make this channel where you come for alternative play-by-play for any game that you wish. We are going to get to a point where it's any game that you wish. But the teams covered here, I want this coverage to be second to none. So any suggestions y'all have, let me know in the chat or let me know with an email to snowmanmultimedia@gmail.com. All right, I got to sign off here. I got some work to do before I hit the sack for the night. Final one more time. Fever win 94-86. Next time we'll be with you will be Tuesday when the Fever go to Minnesota and challenge for the Commissioner's Cup. They play the final against the Minnesota Lynx, who is just running roughshod over everybody. Will Caitlin Clark be back in the lineup? Find out Tuesday night when we go to Minnesota. Fever win 94-86. My name is Brian Snow. Hope that you enjoyed it as we enjoyed bringing it to you. I love you guys. Thanks for the folks that stuck around tonight, even though I had some technical problems the last 2 times that I came on the air. You guys stuck with me from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate y'all very, very much. Mwah. Good night, everybody. I love you. The preceding has been a presentation of the Indiana Sports Hub inside Snowman Sportsnet. For fans, by fans, all heart, all action. Everything goes through Snowman Multimedia. This has been a copyright production of Snowman Multimedia that is intended for the sole use of our audience. Any reproduction, retransmission, or any other use of the accounts and descriptions of this broadcast without the express written consent of Snowman Multimedia, yours truly, Brian Snow, CEO and founder, is strictly prohibited. Good night, everybody, and thank you very much for tuning in. So long, everybody.